Hello, my name is Noel Baxter. I'm a general practitioner from the United Kingdom. I have a particular interest in respiratory and in tobacco, and I am involved with the Primary Care Respiratory Society in the UK and also a board director for the International Primary Care Respiratory Group, of which Italy is a member. I'm really delighted that you've asked me to talk to you about the prescribing of antibiotics in respiratory illness. This is something that's been a key piece of work for all general practitioners in the UK for some years now, and I hope that the experience that I've had can in some way help you with your project in Italy. This topic area is particularly relevant to the COVID pandemic, and so whilst talking about antibiotics in respiratory infection, I will also be relating it to the current COVID-19 situation. Before I start, what I would like to do is to refer you to 4 references that I have been using in recent years to help me with antibiotic prescribing in respiratory infection, but also documents that have been released more recently to help us with our decision making during COVID. So these documents are using antibiotics wisely for respiratory tract infection in the era of COVID-19. So this was an article in the British Medical Journal in November of 2020. COVID-19, a remote assessment in primary care. This was published in March at the very beginning of our COVID-19 problem in the United Kingdom, and this document helps us with the decision making that might happen usually on the telephone or possibly with a video consultation. The other document that's been very useful to me is NICE guidance on antimicrobial stewardship. This is the National Institute for Clinical and Care Excellence in England, and it's a piece of work around antibiotic stewardship that's been done in conjunction with our public health department in the country in order to help us all to prescribe more evidence-based and in a better way for antibiotic stewardship. And the 4th document that I'd just like to refer you to is a piece which was again published in the British Medical Journal in their open option. This is a paper from Sweden which helps to answer some of the questions about preventing serious infection with antibiotics. So it's an epidemiological paper which helps us to understand what the risks are of people developing more serious infection if we do or don't treat them with antibiotics. So I would recommend those 4 papers because they influence some of the discussion in the video educational piece that we are doing today.